Hello everyone and welcome to the answers to this week's feedback challenge. This was a challenge about paraphrasing for IELTS writing task 2. So your challenge was to write a paraphrase for the following question. So some people today prefer to get advice for medical problems from the internet and do not want to visit a doctor. Why is this a positive or negative development? So here we see we have a double question, but we're just going to be focusing on the paraphrase today. So I thought I would start this video by actually showing you how I would answer this. So as always, I'm trying to look for how I can change the sentence structure before I do anything else. Some people today, this is like a time expression I can maybe bring to the front. So that would be an interesting way of changing things. They prefer to get medical advice from the internet and do not want to visit a doctor. Okay, so we've got and. So and joins two things. So I could maybe look at this first and then this second. So that would be an interesting way of changing this. So we already said we can put this time phrase first. So today, nowadays, so the subject is going to be the same throughout. So some people, but this comes up a lot. This is really easy to paraphrase. So certain individuals. And so people we can always change with individuals. Some we can change with certain. So we said we're going to go here. So do not want to visit a doctor. Not visiting. Well, we can talk about doctors in general. So do not like visiting doctors. So we're adding. So we have that and now we go to the second thing. They prefer to get advice from the medical problems from the internet. So to prefer, I think it's better. So we get medical advice. So advice for medical problems is medical advice. And the internet. So, maybe we could use online. So we're talking about the internet, so we would use online. So quick check, make sure everything's the same. So nowadays, okay, today, certain individuals do not like visiting doctors. They don't want to visit a doctor. And think it is better to get medical advice online. They get advice for medical problems from the internet. Okay, that's the same meaning. And here we go. And that is how I would paraphrase this question. Okay, so thinking always changing structure first. And then once the structure has been changed, then we look for common synonyms. So let's move on to some student paraphrases. So nowadays, a lot of people, some and a lot of, are not the same. So we can't use this expression because some and a lot of have totally different meanings. So we used this before in mine. So certain people like to use the internet for medical guidance. You're talking about guidance in general. So there would be no article here. Certain people like to use the internet for medical guidance for their health issues instead of seeing a doctor. Often that's fine. But just be careful. Never make this mistake of using a lot of as a synonym for many. Some we want certain or a number of. For certain people nowadays, choose not to go to a doctor for their medical issues, but prefer to get it from the internet. So what is it here? So it, what is singular? There's nothing that it here is referring to. So maybe, I think what the student is talking about is advice, but we've got to make sure that our referencing pronouns are very clear. So now this looks a little bit better. Certain people nowadays choose not to go to a doctor for their medical issues, but prefer to get advice from the internet. Okay, now we've got the correct meaning. But these days, Good. This is a nice expression. A number of individuals, excellent, prefer to search for advice from the internet regarding health problems, fine, instead of visiting a general practitioner. Nice job. Really good paraphrase here. Well done to the student. Nowadays, certain individuals do not want to see a physician when seeking advice for medical issues. Okay, instead, they prefer to turn to the internet for help. So here, internet is not a proper noun. I see people make this capitalization mistake all the time. So this would be better. So instead, they prefer to turn to the internet for help. Fine. Next one. These days, certain individuals are like getting advice from the internet for medical issues instead of visiting a physician. Fine. Nowadays, rather than consulting a physician in person, nice. Certain, so just make sure that we're checking our spelling. So certain individuals seek solutions. You have a solution for, not of. So you seek solutions for their health issues from, we always refer to internet as the internet. Especially, remember that if you're a Spanish speaker, because I know in Spanish, you would put, you don't have the article with internet. Okay, and those are actually all of our paraphrases for today. So I hope those corrections help you. I hope you understood how I went about this and the ways that I would look about to paraphrase a question. Please remember to like the video if you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Good luck to you all in your studies, and I hope you have a great week.